Hello folks, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna play a three-handed solo game with many minds, Fangs, and, Mud against Russia 6. And the initial idea of this game was actually just to try to perform, try to showcase how many minds and Fangs can, interact with each other and be very good, even with kind of the harder Link Single 6 matchups, which is Russia. And the reason that this duel doesn't work that well against Russia is basically because many minds can't steal all of the Fang's beasts, such that um, the advantage of taking all the beasts from another board is not that great. But it's still manageable, and we're gonna add some more difficulty by pulling Mud into Russia game. Or Mud, I'm sorry for your Mud, but yeah, let's try the game. And actually, I guess we can swap board H and F for Fangs. I think the idea is actually no. Let many minds take this board because board H has a very good land 4, which is able to take a lot of dumps from other boards. I think that could be very relevant. And Fangs can probably take board F or G. Board G has a very bad sand. The board F has a better time stealing all the beasts because every single beast is on land 7 for many minds to take over. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better for Mud to take over board F, just because the beasts are better to steal from. But also it's board G, but it is what it is. Let's just start the game. Surely it won't be that tough. And we are choosing where to start our many minds board. We're just gonna choose the simple board. And as for Fangs, let me take over land 6. The only issue is that if Jungle explores on land 6, I probably have to give up one of the lands, but yeah. So actually that means I still have to start on land 6 just because when land 6 explores, I can, get the beast out of here by ranging hunting it. And this is gonna be probably skip and T-chase or just a pure T-chase. So I think land 6 is a good play to start on Fangs. And the initial explorer is Sands. So Sand is probably the saddest explorer for us, because board G's Sands are pretty bad. Let's take a look at the other boards. So Mud also... Mud probably can stop land 1 by defending. And many mines. Fort H Sand Start is also pretty bad because it's the land type with the land city land and the starting explorer land, which means they're gonna ravage at 6 damage. It is pretty bad. Probably gonna take a Blight on land 3, save land 5 because it's the Blight land, which means I'm supposed to, T-chase. Skip and T-chase from land 5, or just pure T-chase is enough, I think. Yeah, just T-chase land 5 and play a Tuneer in case, or lands explorers. So I probably play T-chase plus Tuneer and go top track. There's also an argument to go bottom track, but I think going top track is fine. Is it fine? No, it's not that fine. Or there's an argument to ranging hunt with land 8 and let many minds take over land 5. Which I think is fair. Yeah, so I probably just do the fast tempo build. Many minds can grow into F7, guide the heart out of 3, pair it up with 4 into land 5, and then the devil defend land 5. I think is what I'm gonna do. Take a blade on land 2, and raging hunt on land 8. And you guys can see this is already working, right? This pair is already working just because the shared beast pool is gonna work pretty well for each other. Yeah. And we can solve the kind of harder problem for the other spirit, right? Fangs can't really efficiently deal with land 5. I mean, it can by T chasing, but we don't have to. And Venomites can't really defend 6 on turn 2 is also another problem. Technically, we still can if we go bottom trap, but we want to scale. And I guess what Mud is supposed to do is just to try to defend land 1. Yeah. Land 8, being a blighted land with a city sucks, but it is what it is. I think I'm supposed to G3 start with Mud just because drafting more cards is very important for Mud. Or we can go for a top track, read into 2 energy. It also works, but I think Mud needs to draft as much as possible to survive Russia, even with the multiplayer setting. So I guess I draft a minor at the start. So Pull Beneath is actually a very interesting card. It deals 2 damage in a slow. Doesn't really solve the land 8 problem because it's going to be 3 or 4 health. It depends on which route you go. If you create a Sacred Side here, it's going to be 3, but I won't be doing this. Steam Vents is good element, but not very good text. Actually, this card does something if I just grow into land 1 and playing exactly this card. I mean, it sucks, but I don't have to commit a defense over there. It probably works. Sky Shield is also a pretty good card. Pushing Blight is very flexible and also get a Dahan. Add Destroy Presence makes us very resilient to blighted events. I think I'm gonna take Steam Vent, even though this card is not the greatest pick. And I grow here playing Steam Vents and Exaltation. I'm gonna take a draft on myself with Exaltation in the slow. And we're gonna give the Exaltation to Fangs, such that Fangs doesn't have to take this G3. Fangs can go for 3 energy. And as we've planned, we are gonna do the fast tempo build, the top track. We're gonna do these 2 cards. And many minds can just skill like a normal person. And growing it here into this wetland has a lot of text. First of all, I could enable the ranging hunt, killing 2 explorers on land 8, which is great. And we could add 2 explorers, 2 beasts in the slow in case wetland explorers. And if we can, pursue land 7, it's going to be very, very ahead for us. So yeah, generally is pretty strong for us. I mean, the only the only thing that I'm really worried about is actually Mud's board, but it is what it is. Let us do the ranging hunt, gathering the sacred site, count that as a beast, and I can kill stuff. And I'm probably gonna push stuff towards this mountain as much as possible, so I guess I push it over here to this wetland. And I will push the beast into... I think I'm gonna push both of them into land 3. Just because if wetland really explores, I can shift my plan into playing very fast tempo and push this out. Yeah. Which is pretty nice. Turn 1 ends. And we have got Jungle Explorer. Jungle Explorer is fine. I can solve Land 6. But Land 7 is going to be a problem. But again, it's a jungle with 2 beasts over here. Surely we can figure something out. We might be taking Russia 6. But I think it's still going to be fine. So I guess I'm still trying to solve like both jungles. You do this. Too near, pushing this Land 6 Explorer out. And Miniman still EMSs on this wetland, playing around beast damage or something. And we can exalt on Fangs, pay 1 energy to drop a minor card. There is a Zone of Sanctity, which is very strong rush attack. This Orienting is also pretty good. Both of these cards have Plant, which is also a bonus. Tormenting Rockflies is a nay. Doesn't really do too much. Dark Entangled Woods is fine. It's potentially a defense, but it's 1 cost, terrain restricted, generates fear, which we don't want, and doesn't have good elements apart from this plant. Mountain Jungle Disorienting is actually pretty spicy here. I could try to help out Mud by doing this. Oh, actually, I think Sanctity could be the best card here, even though it doesn't look like so. It's a push all, and if you want to dump here, it has some adjacent, explorers or mountains. Mountains or jungles. I think Sanctity could be the tech here. And we'll take another minor draft on Mud, trying to look for as many good cards as possible. Sap is a pretty good card. Ness is also pretty good. I'm a little bit worried about this Land 2 though. This Land 2 might be a trouble later. We technically could take Absorb, but since we are going bottom track, 2 energy cost is a bit too much for us. Sap is good, Mess is good. Sap solves the land single-handedly. I think I'm gonna take Sap. At least it can weather us through this Land 5 and we can probably, take some majors or something to figure it out. We can only push it to invaders. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'd like to push over wars to Many Mine Score, because stopping this wetland from building is actually tax for Many Mine. And we're probably too near. Sorry, Teeth Gleam. Try to Teeth Gleam though. Definitely not on Mud's board, because we plan to take all the escalations on that board. Probably just get one here. Because if Land 8 explores, we can just Ranging Hunt. We can just T-Chase it. It's closer to your dump land, but Land 2 might be a trouble if we are not careful. Okay, so I think this is this turn. And then turn 2. Many Mines G2 grows. In top track, forming a sacred site, playing Guide the Devil. Fangs probably can. Huh. Where goes Song of the Sanctity this turn? Question. I mean, if Mountain explores, I can solve it. If it doesn't explore, I can heal a Blight. Like, either way, it's a win-win. So I think it's fine. I can still, yeah, not click the beast button. I can still go for G3, in 3 energy, and go like this. And I'm gonna go into land 1 on many mind board and convert a beast, play around beast damage. And then we play these cards. Oh, actually, we can only play 2 cards. Never mind. I was thinking, can I play Song of Sanctity? Oh, and I was like, okay, I can't. Never mind. Oh, but does that card do anything in particular? Maybe not. Interesting. Maybe T-chasing somewhere else could be more text? I think. So these 2 cards... Huh. I could T-chase here, which is value, but where to play is the question. Huh. And before I make the decision, I can draft another card on Mud. And, oh, okay, so there's Ellie Boon. Ellie Boon is probably a card that can help us threshold something like instruments or minimize or something. I think it's good enough. And I can still go... I mean, do I go bottom flag again? I think I might need to. Is there any cards that need Sacred Site targeting? Probably just Foul Vapor, right? Well, let's just grow to land 5. Can go open shifting waterways. Oh. So I guess I'll have to create a Sacred Site this turn, which is fine. We can create a Sacred Site. It's like 2 range, right? It covers this and covers this. Doesn't cover this land 6, which we can defend, so it's fine. I guess we can create a Sacred Site on many lines, land 7. Such that we don't have an urgency in Soulman or Wetland when it explores. And we can play Open Shift Waterways, Foul Vapors. Also hits the first name, so we can stop a bunch of those in the slow. Feels pretty strong. So I guess I play these 2 cards, which feels kind of weird, because I don't really have any targets to stop the build. I still create a beast here pretty much just to play around beast damage. Actually, do I play on beast damage on land 1 or land 5? Land 5 is closer to Miniman's Dumpland, so we can guarantee pursue it next turn. And I guess I need multiple pursues to make this work. Actually, I mean, I need multiple beast manip to do this, which we can make this happen with Fangs, so pretty good. Yeah, I think we have the tech here. Alright, let's finish playing cards. Let's get the double on Fangs, pushing the presence over here to land 5 for defense, and then we can guide. Oh, wait, oopsies. I don't have a have a beast over on land 3, so guide doesn't work like I expected, but it can still work. Yeah, let me think. I have 2 beast manipulations. One of the beast manipulations seems to have to go to land 5. Yeah, probably gather all these into land 5. I like to save to the Hong land 3, the question is how. So if I ranging hunt, hmm, it's kind of stuck. It's not a big deal to just lose at the hub, but I think I can try to. But by trying to get a beast to enable this guide, I'm probably losing much more. I'm losing the opportunity to just beast to play on beast damage on this land 5. It's a very interesting puzzle actually. Actually, I don't think getting to the hunt here has text, right? Because I just need to kill the town. I don't want the explorer to be pushed. Actually, it works. Having the explorer pushed is actually text because I can push it over to this jungle and then we can T-chase it. So really, that's very interesting. Hmm. So I guess I ranging hunt like this, and we guide. I don't know if it's actually worth it because we're just trying to save one Dahan with ranging hunt and get many mans piece together. But I think it could work. Yeah, because we don't have the beast over here, but we play around beast damage over here, and we're kind of behind tempo a bit to try to play around. Actually, no. What I was trying to say is that our beast manipulation was behind invader to tempo, but it's not behind that hard, right? I think we're still kind of ahead. Yeah, let's just do it. Eventually over here, missionaries. I think Submissionaries is a very interesting event against Russia specifically. The reason behind is that it's a guaranteed beast damage. So if you're playing many mans and fangs, it's actually very, very interesting. I mean, yeah, we could try to go top deliberately, just so that we can have a guaranteed beast attack. I mean beast damage, but whatever. Do we actually go for this play? If otherwise, replace a Dahan with a town. So is there any Dahan that we can safely replace? I think we have some, right? I think I would like to do top. Can we pay for it as well? I think even paying for it is pain. I think we just go for top. Yeah, let's do top. We need to replace it Dahan with the this is bad, but not as bad. We have a defense fleet here and we have beast deal damage, so I guess we can replace this one instead of making land 1 more trouble. And we have to replace another Dahan, which we probably can replace this land 3. I think land 3 is closer to the stomp land, so surely we'll do this. But also it's a coast, so it could be problematic. And we have to replace another Dahan. Okay. Okay, sure. I mean, I just do land 3. But now we have beast damage, and we know we're guaranteed to have that beast damage. So let me check. It's gonna return under top 2 cards. So next turn, next turn, next turn is gonna be missionaries again. Sure. So let's just do the beast goose chase. We're gonna push Explorer over to this wetland. We are gonna push Explorer over here. Do it on here. Do it to here. Nothing happens, nothing happens. We can do it over here. And then we can push it back to this mountain. Remove from these to these, or at least to the Han. That's also pretty good. We don't have to solve this, but we already have a solution to that. I think I'm supposed to remove 2 Explorer from this to these, which is actually very, very strong for us. And we can remove what? I don't think removing these actually have any kind of text, because they're gonna be dumped anyways. But it is what it is. You just remove. Damage over here. 2 damage. Big white, big white. Big jungle. And of course, you're gonna be exploring mountains when we have like turd. Actually, we only have to have this worried about. Yeah, actually, it's fine. It's fine, surely. So, what do we want to do here? No slow for many man's part, sure. We can do open shifting waterways. To stop one of the land. This is going to be defended anyway, so we'd like to reduce the explorer count by defending against that. And actually, what if... Oh, interesting. What if foul vapors this? No, let me think. So, open shifting waterways over here. Foul vapors. Then closer to the dumpland. And we can move our sacred site over here to push it to here. That way our inland explorers are like pretty much well controlled. There's still 1 explorer here, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And we can shield the sprite from the Bastion of Sanctity. We don't have access to that one, otherwise I would have pushed them out, but it's fine. And I'm gonna push this explorer over here. And over here. And the harm is also interesting. Maybe we'll push them over here. So this land now becomes a ravaging land, which we can just skip for free because we already have 2 pieces over here. There's another consideration to push the explorer somewhere else. But I don't want to push the explorer over here to this wetland because it's going to be a guaranteed ravage. Not on land 8 for the same reason. And not back to Fangs on board because we want to get all the explorers controlled over into this dumpland. So I guess it's fine. Committing a skip here is like okay. It's not the greatest because we're losing 1 beast, but you know, with Fangs we don't really need to worry about the beast count. And how is everyone doing? I think we're pretty good here. I guess it's time for me to... So let me think. I think the idea is that I skip and chase over on land 8, and also we can escalate on land 8 as well. We need to get a beast over here, which is fine. But then this land 3 is going to be a problem because we converted the Dahan over here. It's going to be a city, and it's going to be a city in the coastal land. It's going to be pretty bad. Mud's board is like all pretty okay, pretty decent now. Maybe we can let Mud help out this land such that we can, instead of defending here and actually pursuing here, we can just commit a beast manipulation to land 3 and pursue from there. Yeah, I think it is probably just better. So I guess what Mud is supposed to actually, before Mud does that, I think Many Minds is supposed to take a look at the draft. If we're gonna grow to land 8, such that Fangs can grow to land 8 without having to commit any beast manipulation. And after we grow, we can take a draft. So we don't have air, which is fine because we don't need to get these into like 2 separate positions. We have Shadows of the Burning Forest, which is a 0 cost. It does something. The Pact of the Joint Hunt should be a very strong card. We don't have to worry about the escalation on a Mud's board, which is pretty good. We need to worry about this Russia 6 over on end 5. Having the Sacred Site here on F7 is very edge-proof because you can't even have a beast add. I mean, you can in some events, but in some events that checks if the board has a beast or not, we can dodge it by having the Sacred Site here. Well, speaking of, I think Rolling Bot is a pretty good card. I think these 3 plant cards can't go wrong here. Rolling Bot doesn't do too much, except for that it's isolation. We can isolate some coastals. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the greatest. We can also play Shadows of Burning Forest to play around future explorers, which I think is not something we need. Also, we can do Pact of the Joint Hunt, but what does that do? It doesn't do too much, I'm afraid. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take Rolling Bog and just be happy about it. And since we don't need to take any draft, play any cards this turn, we can just play. Since we don't have to play 3 cards exactly this turn, because we have Eliban is kind of dead card, we can actually scale into like 2 energy per turn. I think our next turn is okay. It's fine. Don't need to worry too much about our next turn. I guess I'll just G2 and spread our presence and playing these 2 cards. As for Fangs, it's gonna reclaim, take a mine. Oh, Scour, oh, Terror Strike. These are insanely strong cards. Insanely strong against Russia specifically. Because Scour is a card that can, kill a bajillion explorers and then just make this land permasafe by adding in light. But we have to make this card fast, which we can make it happen if we have Ellie Boon in our hand. The Terror Strive is also a very strong card. It costs less because it costs -1 flight and -1 health energy. It has kind of golded elements, right? Animal and sun and fire. And or actually can kill 3 explorers in the city land. I like to take Terror Strive, but Scour is also a very strong card that we can consider. So we reclaim into this and probably grow. Thing is, Yeah, let's go here. Play chase prey. And we need to have a plan for land 1 as well. Also land 3. So next card if it's coast is gonna be very bad, very bad for us. Turf Stripe doesn't have too much text this turn, but it will eventually have good value. Yeah, I like Terror Stripe. But maybe just playing 2 near is a pretty good play here. Because it can play around the Wetland Explorer. Mountain doesn't play around jungle. It can play around jungle as well. Sands and Wetland are pretty bad though. So thinking emoji. Also, I'm not taking any flight, which is fine because we can take it Russia 6 and the escalation land 8, which means that we need to like get more beast over here. It's gonna be so town explorers. It's gonna be 3 pieces. Escalation makes it 5. Russia 6 makes it 7. Explore again makes it 8, which means I'm supposed to have 2 extra beasts over here. I guess that's where I'm gonna commit the ranging hunt this turn. So I commit the ranging hunt to land 8. And I also like to get my presence on land 6. So I think Junior is actually a very important card. Actually, Tieflings are going to be a very important card because I can get these somewhere I need. And then, yeah, I probably just, ranging hunt from land 5 to land 8 and then push the beast over to land 6, have the presence over here. Actually, does it work? Maybe it doesn't work that good because I can only gather 2 explorers. It's kind of stuff, but I think it's still manageable. Let me think. I need 8 beasts over here. Sorry, 4 beasts over here. Oh. And also want to have a presence on land 6, such that I can have better control on land 1. And also if land 3 explores, and might need to do something about that as well. I need to do a lot of stuff. I can ranging hunt gather beast into land 6, the presence on land 5, and push 2 beasts over here. And I probably convert. Oh, I can't even convert. That's cooked. Oh, actually, I can gather 1 extra because I have prey. So, yeah, I think the Fangs card is like kind of sold. Sure. So, what we're gonna do is that we play on an 8, gather a beast, bring the presence, and ranging hunt, gather beast, push. But that makes this land 1 corner kind of scuffed because it doesn't have too many adjacent beasts, which I think is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine because I can get a beast over here, then grow here, make beast, ranging hunt. That makes us at 1, 2, 3 damage. If it's back to back, we are probably a little bit scuffed, but it's still fine because we have some slow actions. We can expect some next turn actions to do it. So it's still fine. And many my card is gonna be skipping here, and here is close to the bottom. We are all fear off, and many is gonna generate a bunch. Like a bunch is fine as long as like not infinite. We can get a beast, get a beast. There's another thing about this land 4, which is if we went hunting parties, actually we can't go for hunting parties, so this beast is like kind of safe here. Alright, I think we're gonna be good, but Harvest Bounty? I mean, Harvest Bounty might make it kind of tricky, but... Oh, Harvest Bounty. But... worst case scenario, we just take a Blade Casket on land 2 or something. I think we can figure it out. And we have a Rolling Bog. We can Rolling Bog some coast. I mean, land 3 would have been a very good target, but she just has some too much too much plastics. So the fear is okay, it's manageable, sure. And we can probably Rolling Bog here. So Rolling Bogging here makes this land 3 very under control. We don't have to commit anything over here, which is fine. But even though it explores, we can still, we can push the OS. We can't push the harm here because the beast maneuver is like very committed. What is the better target for Rolling Bog though? Maybe on this land 4 instead? I think I'd like to help out more. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, beast damage again. Okay. Temper Truce though, which is scuffed on here, but it's not that scuffed because we don't really care about buildings lift. Mud's War. Mud's very good at dealing with buildings. We need to care about something else. Oh, Beast Effects kills everything here. That's nice. Push here. Beast attack happens here. Beast attack happens here. Action Explorer here. Happens here. And then this time we just don't kill anything. Some fear. Remove a dude from inland land. That's insane. That means we don't take Russia 6. Actually, we don't even have to take Russia 6 because we are taking 5, but removing a dude from inland land is actually pretty good text. You don't really care about dude on many mines board. We need to care about this Explorer mud board, so just remove everything from mud. And we move on from land 6, because it's like 2 tiles away from land. And we Ravage. Temper Truce, yay. Everyone's favorite. Keep the Ravage. Special 6. Oh, wait, hold on. Beast attack? Oh my word, the beast attack makes me have to escalate somewhere else, which I didn't anticipate. Oh well, it's a very bad misplay, but I think we're gonna figure it out. Surely. We don't want land 1 to be too big of a trouble. Land 2 is still gonna be a struggle. It is what it is. And it's actually Sand Explorer. I love this game so much. Oh well. Okay, so how are we doing with the Sands Explorer? Huh. So at least we can use the Frenzied Assault. and for killing this, yeah, push it over here. Then we can T-chase, and then we're gonna see the bomb. Push, push, push. And the Han, we can also push them. And push them closer, actually not closer, but basically to lane 5. And it's actually close. How fun. So lane 3 is gonna be real trouble here. A real one. I guess. And also this land 1 as well. The land 1 is actually, we have a very, very funny tag to, you know, stop double builds. But again, this coast bomb, even many mines doesn't have a very good time with this. So what do we do? Land 3 scuffed. Maybe I wasn't supposed to take Russia 6 over here on land 3. Well, it is what it is. I guess I'm gonna take the reclaim on the lines, no matter what happens. Jumping a major, looking for good cards. This card doesn't really solve land 3. If they don't. Living also doesn't do too much. I think the wins just in case. We're getting Royal Bog, I guess. Good card, but and what if we Threshold wins? Threshold wins and bring and T-chase everything from land 7 to here. Land 1 is gonna be like a problem for sure, but then at least we can solve land 3, which is gonna have like a lot of things happening there. Also, if we look at the event card, I think we are a bit off from this beast attack number 2. Oh, it's gonna scuff, but at least it's the Hanig and bees are gonna do some things. I think it's more of a priority to save land 3. So how do we have Threshold wins with Ellie Boon? 3 air is kind of free. So, I mean, at least many mines board is like very under control, right? This Sands is gonna double build, which sucks, but we can't really do too much about it. It means many mines action could be potentially played out. Maybe we can just pursue from land 3 and don't think too much about it. That's also a line. Yeah, I think we can just make it simple, right? We can pursue from land 3 and we can probably win land 1. And Fang's only job is to deal with land 2, which is kind of okay. And then Fangs probably can use the Terrorist Drive to deal with land 2. Then we can try to defend the next turn. We still have to skip it like twice over here. And what about Mud? Mud, how are you doing here? I think Mud is actually surprisingly fine. Because we can Steam Fence here. And then stop the build over here. Or don't stop the build over here. Actually, stopping the build here might be good. Yeah, I think Mud is like fine. How many cards do you need to play this turn though? Mountains are like okay. We need to take Russia 6 as well. Ah, Scuffed and 8. Yeah, this sand and coast is like the biggest downside this turn. We might take a bunch of Flight Cascade in a worst case scenario, but we don't have to if we do some plan. Go here. And we don't need to play defense, which is nice. Let's say Steam Vents, open shipping waterway, salvage that. Okay. Yeah. Then many mines. Play skip. Play wind. You want to threshold this card though. I think we have to commit a pursue here. So I guess the answer is no. But then, oh yeah, we don't have to play wind at all, right? Yeah. Next turn we can try to wind. The devil. Does that do anything? Doesn't really. Or we can just play Rust and then pursue from this Midland, which is also this sense, which is also lying, but land 3 is gonna be stuffed. How do I deal with land 3? Board G. Board G being board G, I think. Oh, I think I still have to ranging hunt land 1, and then get enough east into land 2 so that we can gather into land 3, and pursue. Yeah, well, it is what it is, I guess. Let's take the energy. Look at this. Reclaim the card. So if we play this card, we can hit the whole innate. But Terrace Life is good. Junior is good. What is not good? Song of Sanctity might not be that good, but it's still good. So I'd probably play Junior, Terrace Drive, and Tiefling, but does Tiefling have any text? It might be, but not that hard. I guess I still play these cards. And in case Jungle or Mountain explores, we can use the Song of Sanctity to stop them. I think I'm not supposed to take the reclaim on spot, I think. I guess I take the energy and go prop track, such that next turn we can go to 2 energy per turn and we can try to get Major's book. Like this idea. Convert these. think we're supposed to keep the devil then. The devil has like very little text. Probably EMS. Thinking emoji. Oh, actually, I also need to click Ray on builders, right? Yeah, because land 3 is gonna double build. So I guess we still forget Falling Log. Still take the bottom back. Reclaim Ray. Playing these because still convert these. Playing Pursue. Playing Dip. That makes things a bit complicated though. I'm playing EMS because I don't have a beast to skip on land 4. Which is fine, I don't have to skip land 4 is the thing. So what if we do this? It's a nade because we don't have water. So if we want to do this, I have to do Swarming Bedevilment. I don't think we have the opportunity even though to play EMS. Let's just do Pursue, Skip. And the devil. What the devil does is that it makes us able to not play certain cards. Guide also does that, right? Also, we know that next Ravage is going to be Missionary. So we are not trying to defend any city. So this land is very scuffed. Now that I think about it, it's very, very bad on us. No. Land 2 is like fine. Also have to take it back to 6 Summer. The minimizable is like fine, but we have to take a Russia 6 somewhere else. Very, very scuffed. Take the reclaim. Go over here. Now Vapors. Alley Boom. Does Alley Boom help anybody? So if I have Alley Boom on many lines, I get more beasts over here, but it's still restricted by how many beasts we have in adjacent lands. And we can't really push them all to the land 7. And what if land 7 explores again? So really, scuffed. But I guess I don't have to play item. I can just play Pursue by having Ellie Boom, which I think is fine. Because I get a air. A I don't need anything else, right? So I can get something for myself, like a moon and a water. And then we do ranging hunt. Got a beast. Kill the horse. Push over here. Then we can use the left nade to get a beast over here. So I can get 4 beasts over here. Actually 5. And then I can push 1 back. Or we can just simply push 3 back, which I think is just much better. So I'll get a beast into here. Gather, gather, gather. Gather Sacred, getting this beast over here. And we can push, push, push on beast over here. And push the presence over here as well. And then we do pray that can also borrow another beast. I'll borrow many minds present. And we can do pursue. Because we think it's fine to yeah, we can leave 2 dudes over here to play around beast damage or something. And we can skip this. With the EMS in the slow. Oh wait. Oopsies, I forgot to play Sting Bends, which is like very important for us this turn, so reverbing, reverting until we can change the cards we play. So do we need open shifting waterways element more or our vapors element more? I think I can play like this. I'm lacking the moon. What if I do this? We can have more elements. Sure. So let's do this again. I'm gonna have an air. Has everything many minds needs. And we can have a moon. And we can have a whatever. We know missionary is not the next. And we already played around the 2 events of moon and air. We can add a water to play around. Actually, let me take a plan. Play around Princess Spirit. Push the dude over here. And ranging hunt. As we had land, of course. And we can get a beast over here. No, wrong position. Get a beast. Here. Gather, 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 gather. Push, push, push. With the present. Pursue. Time to pursue. And we skip over here. And I think that's everything. We've done everything we could. I mean, there's still a bunch of like cascade threats, but I mean, we did what we could. Don't want to try to push the fear. Let's go to the interface. Is source for populace? Is that relevant anywhere? I think it's fine because we're not doing shit this turn. We can add a release of that 8, make this land like more under control, sure. 8-3 the Han, energy, the Han defense. Sure. Skip the Ravage. Pressure 6 over here. and we have to take Russia 6 somewhere else. I think it's very safe to do this on land 7 because we are guaranteed to have you know, missionaries on land 7. And I think I forgot to pursue. Ah, so what is this? It's jungle wetland. Jungle wetland. And that's here. And we could push something from the jungle if you want. Here also is something ravage. So mountain is pretty safe this turn. I think it's guaranteed. It's bounty, sorry. What's that called? Oh, we still run water all. Okay, sure. Miscalculated, but it's fine. So, I mean, what's our next turn? Probably wind, dreadful tide, and something. Dreadful winds can solve this. Yeah, still can't really pretty much solve land 3. Probably need a wind as well. So land 3, land 8 wins. Maybe I need to win this as well. I think winding here is also very, very important. Guess I'm supposed to, you know, sanctity here, such that we can push something from land 2 if we want to next turn. Guess I take a blight on land 3, which sucks, but I think I have to solve this land 1 though. Like, I can even take a blight on land 8, which is fine. I don't really care about that. I need to... Yeah. So we do 1 damage. No. I have a total of 2 damage over here. Or we can skip something. Skip some build is also pretty good value, I think. Or some sanctuary then. Oh, how can I solve this land? It's gonna be a mystery for me. Right, I'll probably take a blight on land 2 because I don't have extra hand to solve it. But land 3 is a very, very important land for us to solve. Like, if need be, I can even take a blight cascade on land 8 if we don't really have a way to solve it. Shift aways. 1 damage. So even if they are doing 5 damage with the city, we can still pretty much double defend here, right? So probably can just try to ignore this jungle with just the open shipping waterways. Yeah, I think it's fine, right? And we can have a sacred set over here to stop the city build, which Minima is very allergic to. And where do we tune here? We could push on land 6, which is fine. So we have to be aware that we are having... Oh, wait. We're gonna have... We're gonna have missionaries. So land 3 is solved. Land 3 is solved. Okay. Huh, that's very interesting. Where can I tune here though? Not many places. I have to clear around everything off of this harvest bounty. Sorry, missionaries. Keep messing up with the names. The next thing I have to play Bedevil, because Bedevil's so land 3. And I can probably Ranging Hunt here, which I kind of need some help. So Bedevil, Dreadful Tide, and Double Winds. Winds can solve land 8. Now I just need a solution to land 2. Can't really do everything. So if land 2 is double Blight Cascading, I think I'm supposed to solve land 2 more than anything else. I can probably take a Blight on land 8. Yeah, this Blight Cascade is like 5. I can take it. And I can solve this by double defending. And take a Blight here. It's not bad. Right. It's not the worst. And I can also let Fangs grow to land 1 to solve this jungle problem. I think I like this idea. Huh. That's pretty strong, actually. Grow here. Actually, this beast is gonna solve it by itself, so we don't even need to worry about it. Huh. Yeah. Then we just need to... Cane. I guess I can get one of that presence over here. Pushing it over there. And push the Han and over here. Such that next turn Fangs take the Bedevil, push it over here, grow over here. Have a presence over here already. Then the only thing we need to do is to actually get solve land 2. Solving land 2 requires to have another presence committed over here. Yeah, I think the puzzle is where how do I get this done? Oh, I don't have to grow here. Yeah, I just remembered. I don't have to grow here. I just push over here, or here, Ranging Hunt, and then let the beast stove everything. And then at least Fang's board is like solved, right? And we have a plan for here. We take like Cascade on Mud's board. Everything's fine. I guess I can even convert this into these to free solve land 6. So we have a bunch of very powerful plays. Where's Sanctity though? Probably still on this jungle. And Junior doesn't do too much, let's take it over here. Yeah, we're struggling to find the Junior value, but it is what it is. So, do I need an early boon? I think I need. I guess I'm reclaiming on Mud. Stopping his city build over here, taking a fight on land 3, and cry on the next turn Ravage, but we'll be fine, surely. We also need to have a presence over here. Wait, that's kind of different. Click on. So I guess 100% movement's gotta be here. And I think I'm still supposed to do this instead. So I don't think I can solve land 8. Yeah, it's It's very sad, but it is what it is, because I need to solve this back to back, right? Got one here, kill the town, and resourceful populace. Scuff. It's basically push the town with extra fear. I think it's fine. Too near. Oh, there's something here. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I can stop this. And so with the knowledge of the beast damage here, I can push stuff into land 3. So we don't have to worry about the fact that there are too many explorers, right? Let's still put like this. Oh, what's the plan? Reclaim or many mine, crafting another major, looking for instruments. Pyro is also a pretty good card. Also Unleash. Does Unleash save us? How much damage do I need here? I think it's very close actually. Thinking. So Pyro is gonna be 6 damage. 6 damage is just one off, but it's very close. We can even have some defend over to this land too. Pyro is actually surprisingly good here. So I think my action is pretty much very committed to Winds and Bedevil and Skip. Or Bedevil's, Bedevil and Skip is pretty much everything we need to play. And when we play these two cards, we can't Threshold Unleash. It's like a nay. But Pyro, I think Pyro is very relevant to BH. It also solves the land instead of making this land more of a problem later. Yep. Pyro is actually not a bad card in general. Let's take Pyro for getting units. And I think Many might need some element support this turn, so I just reclaim. I think I'm supposed to grow to 4 card plays instead of 3 energy, because then we can have more action econ. There we go here. Actually, what if I try to stop my land 3 with the Sacred Side? Actually I can't because I'm taking blight there. Never mind. We defend again. Ellie Boone is our turn. And as in Fangs, we reclaim first, reclaim and we can try to drop the defense or fast control for land 8 and get bomb track. Also have gold. That's very interesting. But I think Call to ISO might be pretty good here on land 8 to solve land 8 problems. Like, Call to ISO is generally such a good card that it's very hard to pass up. Actually, the Gong. Scuffed. We have Elitun already. I think we can just ignore Gong. So I think the idea is still to grow here, ranging Hunts. Play around beast damage. Yeah, we've already seen Temperatures and it's also popular as 2 events. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take Total ISO to solve problems. And land A by Cascades. I think it's what we have planned for it. And grow bottom track over here and go east. We back to T as well. Yes. I think I need a placard, which I think 2 near is pretty good. Yep. And many mines, pyro, the double, just the pie. So what do we do here? I need pyro thresholded, right? So I need pretty much a fire, a herb, and or you can take an animal or an air. Does air help us more? I need 1 extra beast over here land 4 and Fangs can't help this turn. I could... I think getting 1 extra beast out is very, very important actually. And I can kill the city and a town, but leave a town out. But then I can immediately defend it with defend 2, and then 2 explorers are gonna be killed by a beast. So I think I'm supposed to pick the air. Is it thresholded? Yes, it is. Going around this back to back. And we can call the ISO, so push stuff into here. Ranging hard. Push 1 beast out. Then we can devil Fangs. I think I'm supposed to stay here with the devil. Oh yeah. So is there any value I can get out of devil though? Thinking emoji. I have to stay here, and staying here actually has tag with 2 near. Having presence here is also pretty strong, and we're gonna T-chase here, so I don't think I'm pushing anything from the devil, but we pretty much still use the devil here. Let's take pyro. Oh, actually we kill all the players with pyro, right? Oh wait, I think it's gonna execute the top text first. Let's push them over here. I don't even need to get these, it actually kill up. Oh well. So this is the gather explorer action this turn, which is very, very interesting because everywhere the beasts are, they're gonna kill stuff, right? So I can gather beasts like this. I need, actually, let me think. Let me consider more carefully. I can gather 2 beasts over here for sure. This beast has to be here. This beast has to be here. This beast is surprisingly 2 range, but I have to gather only 1 beast from here because I need to play around beast damage. So let me gather again. Gather 1. It has to be there. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, so these are the beasts I have gathered. I can push. Oh, I have to push 2 of them over here, right? Such that I can defend it. But then I have these count issues. That's pretty bad. But also, there is a consideration to take a deliberate flight on N4 to scale. Yeah, because we don't have enough action econ to solve everything. We need to be as economic as possible. I guess I just do this, pushing them over. Actually, I can just push over here, right? Then I can get these out of here. Yeah, I think I like this idea more. Gather, and I can get my presence out of here, and I can even gather some fangs, which is fine. Good move. And then we have like effectively 1, 2, 8 beasts over here, right? I can push 2 beasts over to here. And have to push them over here. Okay, I still can't pretty much solve everything. We tried. Yeah, I was just trying to get these over here on like 6, man, but it is what it is. But we can skip for it, which is like fine. We can live with it, and this is the missionaries. We'll just curse their towns. This got it, son, and there's many lines. Discard again. Discard, and we still need to pay a bit more. So Tear Strive is a very strong card. We don't really want to part with it, but the same can be said for many minds. 2 sun cards. Maybe we can forget Guide because we have Early Rune. Yeah, we have Pursue. We got Instruments. Wait. What if we got Instruments? Actually, that's pretty scuffed. And I don't want to forget Early Burn as well. Maybe forgetting Color ISO is the healthiest play, because... Yeah, I think forgetting Color ISO is the most healthy play. Let's do it. So we can add a disease somewhere. Sure. Disease. Oh, we can add a globally, sure. Oh, I have to play it again. Okay, sure. I mean, discard. Skip. Don't pay. Discard. Get for the ISO. We can globally add some disease. I think I'd like to add it here. Actually, does it do anything? It doesn't do anything, right? It's gonna be just killed. So probably. Oh. I have to do this every turn. What is this UI? Well, it is what it is. Is it called ISO? Skip. Discard. Okay. Let's plan around. I think adding the disease to F8 is not bad. This land is like whatever. Maybe still add a disease over here. Who knows? Then we can execute the most exciting piece this turn. But oh, I have to push 1 explorer somewhere. Yeah, maybe they still build, which is kind of sad. But it's fine, I guess. But they're gonna rush at 6 and then build. But it's also fine. It's fine. Let's not worry about it. Push. Push. Yeah, I think that's everything. And I have to push the stuff over to land 4 and take a rush at 6 and then build. Yes. Oh, it is what it is. Hopefully the next Earth is not gonna be wetland. Actually, even if it's wetland, we can do pretty much be fine. Confirm. Oh, we need to push it back. Well, let's push over there. Remove from residence. Does that work? I think it's a very important text. We move here, stop a city build, or we can completely stop land 3. I think this stopping this land 3 is just more important text. Downgrade a town, the coastal? It's a may, but do we want to? I mean, downgrading this is gonna make trouble, right? Because it's gonna make create a dude and just run away. Even though it's very tempting, but I don't think we're gonna do it. We can downgrade this land 3 and try to pocket something, but what does it even pocket? It doesn't even pocket anything. I think we just don't downgrade this towns, sadly enough. Drive and secret set energy. Ooh. That's pretty good. Perfect. Perfect. So, Ravage. 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 Skip a Ravage. Ravage. Take it by Cascade. Ravage. Pushing the Explorer. I can't push it over here because they're gonna create another Ravage. Then Ravage again. Confirm. Skip the Ravage. Then Quick. For wetland, of course it's gonna be wetland. And we have to add some explorers as well. We can just add them there to, you know, die to the ranging hunt. Escalate, and this is not a beast. So we escalate here, this mountain as well. So how are we looking? There's a bunch of jungle wetland shit happening as well, which is pretty bad, but I think we're gonna figure it out. So mountain, Sonic Sanctity doesn't have too much text in mountains. Jungles we can push stuff, which could be relevant. And I guess I can, this. Chase. Oh, it's the second bomb turn. That's interesting. Okay. So I need to generate some fear. Does Junior help with any run? Not really. So let's take a look at the discards. We have a jungle weapon card. So sands and mountains have a higher chance to float, which means we're supposed to Junior here. And then we T-chase like this. Push, and then we have the it's mountain jungles, of course it's gonna be. And I guess I can push the Explorer Grenade so that we can temporarily ignore it. And we have a Song of Sanctity. Push the Explorer from here. So how are things looking? Actually, not that bad. On Mud's board, this land is very bad looking. This land can be defended, so it's like okay. Sand is not showing up, so we don't have to worry about this land anymore. Mountain is showing up, but we can just skip the build. We just need to take care of this land, which is like kind of easy for us. Many Mines has some issues to solve. We need to but honestly, we can make Fangs board extremely ahead by pyroing again. Oh, we don't have the range for pyro because this land is not surrounded by any mountain. Maybe we're supposed to take major drafts then. Hmm. Piling here would have been so headless, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to reclaim. And we can drop another major. Looking for instruments. It's not instruments, but cleansing blood could be kind of relevant. So we're gonna be at 6, right? I think cleansing blood is actually the solution. Also, thickets could be strong here. And yeah, because thickets can make us ignore land 4 next turn. I actually like it. I'm gonna take thickets. Probably forget Winds, but Winds is a double land solving card. It's it's also something. Mm, mhm. Because I think I'm supposed to keep Winds. Pyro doesn't solve land 4, which is the reason that I might be just forgetting it. And we do Dreadful Tide. We can do Guide. But this is a kind of an off turn. We still need Alley Burn, which means we're supposed to defend the field again. And this turn we have 4 cards play. So we do Step, we do Alley Burn, we do our defend against this land, land 5, and we can do Foul Vapors. Yeah, I think Foul Vapors is very important on this turn specifically because we can push the Explorers out. Yes! And Fangs. Hmm. How can I revert my growth? Okay, sure. So I can play these 2 cards, but these 2 cards also doesn't do too much. So I guess it's better to just to reclaim. Dropping another binder, better to be a I mean nurture and take 3 energy. And we probably still need to do, you know, Tuner, Earth Drive, which is very important. Do Song of Sanctity. And we can even twin days something like Dreadful Tide or Cloud Vapors. I think twin days is very important here. Alright, so what do we do here? We do the Alley Burn, taking a water. And I think I'm able to hit the last innate for taking a moon, which is pretty fine, pretty strong. And we can take a fire to make my left innate better. I don't think these cards repeated can do anything, so I guess I just use Twin Days on Mud. So we can, you know, still defend, and we range on here. Southeast. Please do your presence, because I need to have access to this land. This is our ranging horns. And Dreadful Tide, skip this land. And think I win here. And we win here. And we guide a beast over here. Getting the Dahan back to play around this back to back. And this is not enough defense, but we kind of have to do this. Or we can just use the repeat sap. I mean, if we're repeating sap, hold on. We can just repeat sap. Oh, it's still not enough. Yeah, sure. Still. Get it on back. And gather beasts. This land is like pocketed, so we don't need any beasts over here. We can gather them. Gather this. Moving out presence. I think it's better to stay there, and we can push beasts like this. No, I need to get my sacred side separated. Holy shit. Get a piece like this. Gather. 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 Put this presence. And push the sacred side out. Okay. So we can use it stronger. Gradual corrupt. So I believe there are many cards in this card. They're not really playing this, which means we're supposed to just go blighted. Oh well, it is what it is. But I mean, going blight is so scuffed over here because it's gonna cause some blight cascades. I mean, maybe not for the strongholds. I just add a blight here, but I mean, I can also add a blight here, which is like fine. Blighted, all things weakened. And I think I'm supposed to pay energy on this board because I don't want like cascade on Fangs board. Let's just pay 5 energy. Surely. Pay 1. Pay 2. And the Manimite is the major slinger, so I'd probably pay for that. The Talib is right. Sure. Oh, the Explorers. Holy shit. Ah, that's actually pretty bad. Actually, is that bad? It might be good. Because I can make the dumpment somewhere else. It's D6 defense, yeah. Mod have Dahan. Sure. And we can add some other Dahan only. That's just the target, sure. Strike Dahan, -1. So I think if we I think add strive here, here, here. That will make them -2 health each, which doesn't do too much. Yeah. I think that is good. It's still pretty good if we don't have worry about it. Not here, not here. These are like not very interesting targets, but I can add one here. Can add here. Oh wait, oh, Fatality's Rise. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That's right. Actually, we can even kill the city. That's so funny. Okay, so we Ravage. Take a blood here. Take a blood here. Sadly, take 2 damage. We take it over here. Just like saver. Take a play here. Pushing everything into this jungle. And we're gonna make this jungle out of oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me take the Ravage on jungle first. Yes. And then dump stuff on jungle. We can skip it. Then for Sands Mountain. So I think this is the last Iraj of Russia. How many lands we need to take care of? Not many, PPH. Many? Actually, it's a lie. There's a bunch of lands we need to take care of. But we're also close to just winning. All things beacon sucks for sure, but so I think Foul Vapor is supposed to go here. And we can have a very big pursuit over here. We take a Black Cascade here, but at least we are supposed to not take double blind over here. Let's do it here. Sonic Sanctity like this. Junior. This is about a very good junior. Okay, maybe Sanctity. Oh, can't reach it there, right? So some Sanctity has to go somewhere. I think this is a pretty good target. So we're making Mannyman's taking a lot of pressure, which I feel is fine. Oh, we can double terrorist, right? Oh, that's pretty spicy. Here. At least it sold this mountain. So on this board, yeah, I need to salvage for something else as well. But we have so much more damage, right? Like this into this mountain as well. I think this board is like pretty much done here. Now to look at the Fangs board. Still Blight Cascade. Like these Blight Cascades kinda suck. Well. We can do like this. For that. 2 more. And then Sanctity. Oh. It's doable to do bedevil this land 4 and defend here, so I think Mod's board is like pretty much done. Miniman's double skips this, pursues this, defends land 3 or something. Fangs can, surely we'll figure out this. And we're gonna take like 2 double Blight Cascades on 4 and 7, but that's like the last threats of all time. But anyways, let me reclaim and take a minor draft because we can't really afford another major, which is still fine. We have a Guardian Serpent, but a Carapace land might be better. And these cards are in the discard, so I think I'm supposed to reclaim. So there's a over here, and we can still try to defend this land 5. And we play Intricate. Does it do anything? Maybe it does something. Yeah, pretty sure it does something. Intricate over here. Oh, we're still not able. Oh, we're zero. Oh, okay. Actually, we can play Exaltation, which does nothing. Let's instead play Down Labors. Okay, sure. And Fangs. What do we do here? I think I need to take an energy button and a draft major. Flow. Oh, actually, flow's also interesting. Does it? Doesn't necessarily solve every problem we have, but it's close. Yeah, I can move stuff from here into where then. At least we don't have to take White Cascade if it pulled us, right? Also flow from here. Yeah, I like this idea. And take roll, and we need to take Caliburn to make full work. What are the other choices? I think the other choices are bad, so let's just do this. Maybe it's time to let Zone of Sanctity retire. Oh, but the thing is our dumplands are not combined, which is still pretty scuffed. Because, oh, yeah, I think I'm supposed to take Replicates, Triple Tide, and Bedevil to solve multiple lands. Actually, do I even need Bedevil? I don't think Bedevil does too much this turn. Maybe I can swap. Like Carapace land would be good. Well, yeah, question mark. Yeah, I think it's a no. Okay, let's do this. Reclaim 10 days, playing 10 days, playing PJs. You don't need to hit the ranging hunt this turn. So I guess I'll get ready burn to Fangs, take the air, water, and some random moon, I guess. And then We'll do a window. And I'm supposed to put them here for sure. I'm interested here. Guess I'm gonna left inmate. Ranging hunts. Actually, yeah, let me get that presence here, and then push the piece over here, and then push it to here. Take the wall on ourselves. Push from here into here. Consolidating our problems. Then we can take this over here. Remove the blights. And then we just should have played somewhere else before we did all these. Oh, actually, I don't even need to because I have well, okay. Let me do this again, surely. Let's just do it really. This guy. And yeah, let's do play first. Next play together. Push. Over here. Take the floor on ourselves. Flowing everything into this wetland. But the blight. Okay. Killing 2. Pushing into here. Remove the blight. Drip the pipe. Okay, actually, maybe drip the piping this wetland is a better play. Huh. I think, yeah, so instead of giving to mud, I can just give it to many line. I think it's more relevant, but anyways, I need to use the ranging hunt. Just before that, pray. Here we go. Ranging hunt. Push. Flow. Oh, but I can't really skip it with the because I don't have enough beast movement. Do we have? No, we don't. What's the issue? We are lacking. Oh, okay. Oh, we're lacking a lot of stuff. That's pretty bad. Yes. Still mud, I guess. Even 3 over here. Okay. Remove a blight. Here as well. Yeah, this one beast. Skip the blight. And then we have a defense. Which I think we can just try to defend it. Because all these beacons makes the taking blight very bad. What happened? Okay, I think I converted a Dahan to Italian to a Dahan, which is pretty good. But on this board though, probably have to do it here and kill them with Dahan. Adamant. Get up to after 2 Dahan, 1 damage per Dahan. So, is there any lands we haven't figured out how to solve? I think it's just only this land, right? Maybe just solve this. Where to push into? Okay, I don't think it's this land. Maybe you can try to kill all the cities. We have one city, two cities. Yeah, we have a lot of cities. I think it's not worth it, but at least we can, you know. Oh wait, one damage per Dahak. Gather up to two Dahak. That's actually worth trying. First of all, we can gather Dahan into here, right? Kill the towns, and then maybe we gather Dahan from this jungle. Damage. Then they don't have Dahan. Jason Dahan actually have one, but one is not good enough. Then we get a Dahan, into the sands to play around it. Do we just let the Han die like that? I don't think so. Yeah. I think we'll do this, and then we can get the Han, kill the city. Get the one Han, kill the town. Token defense, sure. Does that blight? It doesn't even blight. Wait, hold on. 27 defense. Holy shit. You don't even have to skip the Ravage. I can just allow the Ravage because we have defensive ability. I mean, sure. And we pressure 6, summer. Let's just pressure 6 to the non-building land. Alright, mountain explorer. And we believe we're just trying to clear the game. We can take escalation randomly. So, no cities on Fangs board. 2 cities on Many Minds board. 3 cities on this land. Okay. So wind repeated solves a land, and ranging Han solves another. Yeah, I think we're just done here. And randomly get some beer, which I don't think it matters. Ooh, we even have a Legio. That's pretty spicy. Yeah, we definitely just win here. So let me double check. We have 1 city here, no city here, and 2 cities here, and we're level 3. And we're pretty much just winning, I guess. Yeah, sure. So Minimus has to grow energy then this turn to play wind, and play this, and this. And one has to reclaim the Ailey Boon again. You can get the Alley Boon and some random cards. And thanks. Energy button. Reclaim. Not a major, but it doesn't matter. Bigger, sure. Closest of the game. Much more faster. Play Vigor. Play this and this. Okay. Actually not okay. Because we don't have enough energy, but it's fine. We can just get back to our innate killing things plan. Alright. Gather pieces. Gather. And gather. Ranging hunt. And Forge, doesn't matter. And we can get early burn on many mines, tapping the water, such that we threshold wins, and we do wins. Fine, just here and just win. Alright. It's still a very, confident game. Doesn't really evolve too badly, even with some bad events. I think the MVP of this game is definitely going to be Missionaries. What do you think? This card is a guaranteed beast soul everything info. Even though we take the top text the first time Missionaries arrive happens, and every Dahan, every board hits without the sun, and we have to replace Dahan with towns. But even then, this card is insanely good when when it hits next turn. So I think this card is like very weirdly strong in a beast comp against Russia specifically. Yeah. Sometimes the top is just very, very strong. But the strength of this card actually lies on this beast damage, guaranteed. It's even better than having a fractured days in your team and then looking at 50-50s, right? Because this card is like a guarantee once it happens. You don't have to commit 2 event peaks to do this. And let's look at how each script performs. Many Minds, good old Many Minds, hoarding energy, spamming majors since your cards cost 0. And reclaim looping your 0 cost skip and 0 cost control, very, very strong. And we did play some majors, Thickets, very good card, stop a Blight Cascade. Winds, also pretty strong because, it's closest to the game, and it can defend some lands that are hard to defend. It's a double land soul, so it's a pretty good card. Fangs. Fangs just play being Fangs. Not too much to say about how Fangs performs in the game. Fast ranging hunt, very good. Help out many mines in certain areas, pretty good. And setting up for a very strong T-chase is also very good when you are taking like a lot of escalations and Russia 6, especially when they are on the same turn. Also, this layout feels like they rotate like 30 degrees or 60 degrees left. Okay, it doesn't matter. Right, so Fangs' control game is actually very strong because it can completely control a land without a city, and even with a city we can have many mines help it. Tear Stripe should be a very strong card, but even though we don't play it very often, and I think the Song of Sanctity is actually a very strong card. We forgot it, but it's a very strong card, right? It's a card that can either be a control or a play removal, and these cards are all very strong into Russia. We did have some very good plays with the Song of Sanctity into this matchup. And lastly, Mud. I think Mud is basically a Alibun spirit, because after we drafted Alibun, we just spam Alibun, which is very strong, because especially on many mines, because it helps many mines flash out a lot of majors and also hit the left and aid while doing some other things to be able to cover a lot of lands. Feral Beavers is strong control. It can push like 2 explorers towards many mines board. Intricable, it's a defense is a defense, right? And it's a defense 5, also very edge book. And Sap, also another card that can be very strong. With like these double defense and elegant, I just went for a reclaim loop. Mud, just because it can, and it does work pretty well. Exaltation with 1 extra draft is also pretty strong here. Yeah, I would say even Steam Vents has a lot of tax because it stops a build and then it stops the double build on the bomb turn. It's a very strong card, even though it's like I rarely pick it, but when it works, it works. Right, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I think this video is, I don't know, hopefully it showcases how many minds and fans can work together, and even with a spirit paired with a spirit that is countered by Russia in every aspect, by which I mean mud, this pair can still perform very well into Russia. And Russia is not the best adversary this Many Man's Fangs combo can do against. This combo completely crushes, I think, Russia, France, and Sweden. And I think England is also very crushable, just because the fast tempo, how fast you can create a pocket on Fang's board, and also how many minutes can cover back to Fangs if you have a flight land that you can't really deal with easily, and also you have skip all builds from Fangs. Like, you have so many interesting and very important tools against England. I think HME, I haven't tried it yet because both these spirits are not very great into HME, but I might try it someday. HLC is also crushable, but that's mainly because many minds exist into this matchup, such that you can easily two-board with the HME. But I think fans also can do well against HME with this combo. And Scotland is also pretty crushable, because Scotland beats Scotland is one of the weakest adversaries in the entire game. But anyways, let's just stay here. Let's just stop right here. We'll see you next time. Peace.